Many times God is spoken of as only a God of love, and that He is. There is no disputing that. I would argue with no one. All we have to do is read John 3:16 and know the truth. But God is also a judge, but He is a righteous judge, and He is justified in all that He does or allows to happen. Now, God doesn't just sit up in heaven waiting for any of us to mess up and say, I got you. And then He finds the worst punishment possible and allows that to happen to us. That's not who God is. In Psalm 18:30, it tells us who God is. As for God, His way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler or a shield to all those that trust in Him. He is our shield, and we can trust Him. Throughout the world, we see so many devastations, not just in our backyard or in another state, but in all of the world. It's everywhere, and it happens to everyone. We see fires of hundreds of acres, floods, starvation, diseases. It's everywhere throughout the world. And it's not our goodness that keeps these things from happening to us. Is God in everything that happens or allows to happen? Well, I believe absolutely. I may not see what is happening in my life as best for me, but if God sees that it is best, He will step aside and let it pass. But it doesn't mean that He has forsaken me or forsaken you. Even if we experience devastation or tragedies in our lives, God is still the righteous and just God. God spake the world into existence. In Psalm 33:9, for He spake, and it was done or created. He commanded, and it stood fast or firm. He created it, and it was firm. God owns this world and everything in it. He does not need our permission or our approval for what He does or doesn't do. Have you experienced a tragedy or a devastation in your life? Maybe you're going through that right now. Well, I want to encourage you by telling you that God knows all about it. He knows everything, past, present, and future, about our lives. He is omnipresent. He is everywhere at the same time. He knows all about our lives. Psalm 147:5, great is our Lord, and of great power. His understanding is infinite, which means it has no limits. His understanding has no limits. You may not understand why this is happening, but God will use it for good. Remember in Psalm 18:30, it said His way is perfect, and that He is a shield for those who trust Him. Through all this devastation, through all the devastations and tragedies of this life, we can trust Him. And how do I know this? It's in His Word. And because it's in His Word, I believe it. I believe everything that He has told us in the Bible. I may not have an understanding of everything about the whys, but I believe God. How about you?